back, Millville Foodies. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we posted up a video. We had some exciting things to happen for the Neals. For you all that don't know, we adopted our son that we had been fostering for a year. So I kind of took a break for a week to take care of some business. But we are back, and we are back with something good. We are going to be doing our twist on Jamaican brown stewed chicken. So for our ingredients, of course, you need your chicken, which I have a big bag of chicken leg quarters. I'm going to cut up, get washed and clean. I think I'm just going to use the thighs of the chicken. I'm not going to use the legs. For our ingredients, as far as our veggies, we have tomatoes, we have onions, we have peppers, and these green peppers come from my garden. The leaf actually broke, so they're kind of small, but I said I'm going to just go ahead and use those. We also have the orange pepper, the red pepper, we have our garlic, we have our carrots, we have our chicken bouillon flavoring. We also have our kitchen bonnet. And normally there is a brown sauce that they use it has like maple, brown sugar. It has like sugar in it to give it that caramel flavor. Because I could not find it in the store, I'm going to add my own brown sugar to the browning seasoning to make it how it should be. So, I mean, that's why I say it's like a twist instead of just saying it's Jamaican, because somebody may come on here and try to challenge me. But like I tell you all the time, this is my kitchen. I do what I want to do. In your kitchen, honey, it's your kitchen. Do what you want to do. For our other seasonings, I'm going to be using adobo, all-purpose Greek seasoning, my complete seasoning. I'm going to throw in a little bit of Slap Your Mama because it's kind of spicy. This does call for a Scotch bonnet pepper, but that's too hot. I don't want that in mine. Also have paprika, and we also have regular pepper. Now, if you like it hot, get that Scotch bonnet pepper, honey, and put it in your sauce. As far as me, I don't want heartburn. I'm good, okay? So, but like I said, it's your kitchen. Do what you want. You all stay tuned. We're going to get the veggies cut up. We're going to get the chicken cut up. We're going to get it seasoning. We're going to get it marinating and put in the fridge. So, we'll be right back. I forgot 3 different seasonings. And that's my thyme that I'm going to be using for this. Also, my ground allspice. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of soy sauce as well. So, I forgot to put that in my ingredients. I've cleaned my chicken thighs. I use vinegar and lime to do that. I also cut them in half. I just put them on my cutting board, took a knife, went down the middle. Scissors if it was too hard, kitchen shears. This first seasoning is my adobo seasoning. The next seasoning is my all-purpose Greek seasoning. And guys, each seasoning is about a tablespoon of each. This was 9 chicken thighs that I cut and sliced down the middle. Next, we have our Saison complete seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of spice. Instead of the Scotch bonnet pepper, this Slap Your Mama seasoning is kind of spicy because it's a Cajun seasoning. So we're going to add a little bit of that. We're also going to add paprika. We're going to add our thyme. Gonna do some allspice. And I'll say about a teaspoon of the allspice. And we're going to add some soy sauce. To help give it that color, we're gonna add our browning season. And I'll say about a tablespoon. And now let's do some pepper. Time to get your hands dirty, guys, and just go in. We're gonna cover this, and we're just gonna set this in the fridge for about 2 to 4 hours. Let all those seasonings penetrate this chicken, guys, and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and cut up all of our vegetables, our tomatoes, our peppers, our onions, green onions. I'm gonna chop up our garlic. I'm gonna get this all cut up so we can add this to our chicken marinade and let it marinate with the chicken. After I get this cut up, I will be right back, so stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we are back, and as you see, we have all of our veggies chopped up. We have our red, orange, and green sweet peppers. We have our Roma tomatoes. We have our onions. We have our green onions. Don't forget your garlic. I used about 5 cloves of fresh garlic. And now what we just want to do is just basically get it in, mixed with the chicken. All of these veggies and seasonings. And we're going to let all of this marinate with our chicken. And like I said, you let it marinate for 2 to 4 hours. Just depending how long you want that seasoning to set in. We're going to do 4 hours. And we're going to put the top back on this, guys. And we're going to stick it back in the refrigerator. And we'll be back when we're ready to stew it up. In order to make this brown stew chicken, to make it authentic Jamaican, they sear it in oil and brown sugar to give it that brown coloring and that caramelization. So that's about 2 tablespoons of oil. And we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. To the oil. And what we're going to do, we're going to cook this brown sugar until it gets a caramel color and start kind of bubbling up. You don't want to get the brown sugar too dark because then your chicken will taste bitter. So, but just enough for it to cook and get brown. The brown sugar is getting darker. And like I said, you don't want it to get too dark. It's starting to bubble. And you want to keep stirring because you don't want it to stick to the pot. And we're going to start adding our chicken. We're going to let this chicken get brown and continue frying, guys, and we'll be right back. Alright, I wanted to bring you all back on real quick to show you what our chicken is starting to look like. We having pieces that are starting to get brown. We're going to let this continue to brown up a little bit more. And then all of the veggies, I added my carrots to the marinade with the other veggies, and we're going to add those back. And I'm also going to be adding my chicken bouillon. And one more thing, I forgot. My ketchup. You can't have this without the ketchup in it. So, I'm going to get this finished browning and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we done added our veggies. It's at about 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. about a 1/4 cup of ketchup. The ketchup is going to take it to another notch, another level. And guys, at this point, what you want to do, you want to add enough water in here that will kind of cover your chicken and your veggies. That was about 2 cups. I'm also gonna add, because I like my stew to be dark brown, so I'm gonna add a little bit more browning seasoning. That's also gonna help thicken it up. And guys, this is my recipe. You can do yours however you like. You can remove stuff, you can add stuff, whatever you want. We try to keep it as close to authentic as possible. So guys, we're gonna put the top on this, and we'll be checking back with this within an hour to see where we are at. So we'll be right back. All right, you guys, so we are back. And our stew has been stewing for an hour. And as you see, it's reduced. The chicken looking good. The veggies are tender. Nice and brown. It's got a little bit of spice. Not the regular spice if we would have did the Scotch bonnet. Basically, what I'm getting ready to do now is because I want to thicken up my gravy a little bit more. So I got a teaspoon of cornstarch, added a little water. I'm going to add to this. And we're going to stir it around. I got some rice over here on the side. And as you see how it has thickened even more, we're going to get this plated up, you guys. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we are back with our finished product. We have our Jamaican brown stewed chicken. We have white rice to go on the side with it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share these videos. Guys, we are almost at our goal at 1,000 subscribers. I would love for you to find your favorite video and go share it on your Facebook page. Tell your family and friends that we are cooking it up in Neilville. So we don't want to take up too much more of your time, honey, because I'm hungry and ready to eat, baby. Also, be careful, be safe. The weather is changing. We know that COVID is coming back. Our president just got tested positive for COVID, him and the first lady. So even though if you may not like him, please keep him in your prayers, honey, because that COVID ain't nothing to play with, okay? But thank you all again for tuning in. Be blessed and have a blessed day.